welcome back to FG Fitness. Alright guys, this is the first week of the transformations. I'm going to give you a quick update. My current weight is about 185, is 4 pounds different from last week. However, I'm not going to reveal my physique yet. I'm going to keep that to the last thing. Okay, so if you guys want to make sure to see my physique at the end of this transformation, make sure to subscribe to my channel and watch all my videos to see how the transformations happen. However, I'm gonna keep you updated with my weights and keep updated with my meal preps and my training. So I'm gonna I'm gonna show you my my diet for this week. This week it was a low carb week. I didn't pretty much I didn't eat a lot of carbs, and pretty much I have everything written down for you guys. So I'm gonna give you the daily meals, started for breakfast all the way until night. Okay, so first thing in the morning, I eat about 4 eggs. One whole egg, that's 78 calories, 5 grams of fat, and then 0.6 grams of carbs and 6 grams of protein. And then the three white eggs, it's 51 calories, 0.3 grams of fat, and 0.6 grams of carbs, and that's 10.8 grams of protein. So this one meal is full of about 130 calories and 10 grams of protein. It's a very low carb too, so that's important to keep track of it. And there's 5 grams of fat. That's nothing, pretty much. My second meal, it's pretty much a snack. It's not like a really big meal, which I usually at this time, since I'm trying to cut down, I take a banana for a snack. So that's 105 calories. That's 0.4 grams of fat. That's 27 grams of carbs, and that's and 1.3 grams of protein. That's it's a pretty high number. It's pretty high gram of carbs, but that's a clean carb, which is fine. My third meal is 100 grams of white rice. That's 130 calories, and it's 0.3 grams of fat. That's 28 grams of carbs and 2.7 grams of protein. And I take that with shredded chicken breast, and that's 180 calories and 2.25 grams of fat, and 2.25 grams of carbs too, and that's 36 grams of calories. Okay, so that's this meal is about almost 300 calories and very low fat, as you can see, and a little bit of high carbs and very high protein. Protein is very important if you're trying to if it's a low carb prep. Okay, so that's about it for my third meal. My fourth meal, which is my pre-workout meal, pretty much the meal that I eat before training, and it's exactly the same thing as my third meal, which is 100 grams of white rice and 200 grams of shredded chicken breast. I didn't mention that my last meal, but I take about 200 grams of chicken breast, and that's 180 calories and 2.25 grams of fat and 2.25 grams of carbs too, and that's 36 calories. So it's the same amount of calories between my third meal and my fourth meal. Moving on, I go train and then I come back. So my post-workout meal, it's first of all, I drink my protein shake, which is whey protein, 1 serving for 110 calories, 1 grams of fat, 2 grams of carbs, and 24 grams of protein. And I usually mix it with chocolate milk or like regular milk, on depends. It's the only I take, since it's my dieting is low carbs. I don't try to keep everything like low carbs or anything. So my chocolate milk, it's a whole milk too. So I didn't take a whole serving too. I take a little bit, which is the one serving it's 240 milliliters. I take about 200 milliliters, which is 200 calories, 8 grams of fat, 29 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of protein. That's for one serving. And I take that with the actual meal, which is 2 cans of tuna. That's a 680 calories, 37.4 fat, and 6.8 carbs, and 81.6 grams of protein. So that's it for my meals. I'm gonna give you the total now. So my daily calories, the total, it's 1,844. That's the total of my calories daily. The total of fat, it's 57 grams. That's a very low fat. You try to keep it as low as much as possible. And my carbs, it's a 126 grams of carbs. That's how low it is. I usually, if it's a low carb diet, I keep it between 100 and 120, but this week it's 126, which is 6 grams more than it's supposed to be, which is fine. And then obviously the protein this week is pretty high, so it's a 210 grams of protein. And that was it for my diet for this week. It was very simple, nothing is complicated. Alright, so alright guys, and for this week training, it was very simple. I couldn't record any workout for this week. I really apologize, but I tried to record any type of workout for next week to show you or explain to you what I mean. However, for this week workout, it's very simple. I couldn't train as heavy as I always do. That's because it's a low carb week. You can't train heavy. However, it was a lot lightweight. It wasn't heavy, about moderate or less than that. But the thing is, with this week training, it's a high intensity, which is a lot of reps per set. So when I was trying to do, I tried to hit between minimum of 10 reps and a maximum of 20 reps per set. So you try to hit as much reps as possible, but the thing with doing your reps, it's very important to keep it controlled, the weight control. You're not ripping it or anything so you can reach your 20 reps. If you can reach your 20 reps, control all the way down and all the way up, as much like as slow as you can. That's what I mean. It's, you're not focusing on putting weights or anything or focusing on form. It's you're focusing on keep it as slow as possible, and very important, the muscle connection and contracting the muscles at every movement. That was it for this week training. One last thing guys, cardio is very important in the diet no matter what. So my cardio was, I hate cardio every time I train, so that was 5 times a week. It's very important to hit fasted cardio too, but I don't have time to do fasted cardio. So what I do is I try to hit as much, like every time I train, I do cardio. So I do 2 different type of cardios. I do 3 times a week the Stairmasters for try to hit from 30 minutes to 40 minutes, and I do a different type of cardio which helps you build your endurance, your strength, build muscles, and your stability too. It was something similar to the type of cardio that I posted last week on my last video, like after the cardio that I did in my vacation. So it's something similar to that. I will try to record this cardio too and show. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. It was a really quick video. I just wanted to update you upon my first week transformation. So if you guys would love to see the end of my transformations and how I look, and also if you guys love to support me and support my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, watch all my videos, and if you guys love my videos and you know anybody that would love to watch my videos, make sure to share it with your friends and family. And that's it guys, I see you on a new video.